To install the KMS or the Active Directory base activation, in my server manager, if I'm on the dashboard, I can go to add roles and features here in the center, or I can actually go to manage and it's going to have add roles and features here. They pull up the same window. I'm just going to go next on the before you begin. Installation type is going to be role-based or feature-based installation. This is the name of my server. That is the IP address. That's the machine we want to select. If I scroll down, you see volume activation services. It tells me this VAS, we'll say, enables you to automate, simplify management of KMS, the key management service, or configure Microsoft Active Directory base activation. I'm going to select that and we'll just click add features. And that's it. We will install. Takes just a moment for that install to complete. Now I can simply click Volume Activation Tools, or if I go to Tools here in Server Manager, you'll see Volume Activation Tools is now in your list of administrative tools as well. So either one of those will open it for you. It brings me up to this introduction screen, tells you what the requirements actually are. Like I need local administrator permissions to actually configure this on the server. You need to be an enterprise administrator to configure this for your overall domain if I'm using Active Directory base activation. So it just tells you really what the requirements or prerequisites are to configure this. But if I go next, for activation type, it'll ask me which of these I want, Active Directory base activation or KMS. I'm just going to enter my own computer name, RTS-DC1. I could supply alternate credentials if I wanted to, but I'm signed into this computer already, so I don't need to supply alternate credentials. I'll just click next. Now I need to type in that key. The only way to get that key is to go to Microsoft and say, I want to deploy KMS on my environment, and they would actually give you that key. So no way for us to actually get that right now. But I could simply enter that key, and once that's done, we could activate. If we chose Active Directory base activation, you'd have that same overall configuration. You'd need that key. But that's all there is to configuring the actual KMS host itself. But I'm going to close that, and I'll just say yes. We're not going to actually make this a KMS. Now this role hurts nothing being installed, but I don't have a need for it. So I'm going to go back to Manage. I'm going to go to Remove Roles and Features. Next, that's the server we're actually using that we install the KMS on. And now I will deselect Volume Activation Services, Remove Features. We'll accept the defaults here. Now this does not require a reboot, but this restart the destination server automatically if required. But I don't have to do that for this service, so I will just click Remove. And that's just going to take the volume activation services off of this server. And we'd be done. So now that's uninstalled.